What's going on, guys? How's it going? So today I am going to be reviewing the entire Indiana Jones franchise. I was going to do a video of each movie separately, but I marathoned all the movies in 2 days, and I just feel like 4 movie reviews is going to be a lot of work and a lot of videos for you guys to watch. So I'm just going to be talking about the franchise in general, talk about each film just a little bit, give my overall thoughts on the franchise, and yeah. So the Indiana Jones franchise does consist of 4 films: Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom, The Last Crusade, and then Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Now I think Indiana Jones is a great franchise, only until they make Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I'll get to that film in a second, but for right now, let's just talk about the better films, the ones that people enjoyed more, I guess. These 3 films are films that I can watch over and over again and never get bored of. It's very rare for a movie to do that to a lot of people, and especially me. But I just really look forward to watching these movies whenever I get a chance. I love sitting down with my dad and watching them because these were some of his favorite movies growing up. And all of these movies are just movies that you can watch again and get something new out of it every time and never get tired of it. Especially for Raiders and The Last Crusade. Fantastic movies. I just love where the story takes Indy and how he gets to these places and, how he deals with, whatever. But then Temple of Doom is also similar to that. I do have a few problems with Temple of Doom, though. Didn't really get to the main storyline of this Temple of Doom, per se, until about the last half of the movie. Whereas the first half was an amazing movie. I just felt like the last half was cramming stuff in to fit it into this runtime. I thought Short Round was an awesome character. He was funny, definitely great. I really hated the Prince kid. He was just like he was this demented person throughout the last half of the movie. I just wanted to, he's hurting Indy, and I just wanted to strangle that kid. But no, it's a movie. But yeah, overall, all these 3 movies are amazing movies that I just love to watch over and over again. I've seen each movie about 5 or 6 times now in the past few years. It's been really fun to watch these. Yeah, like I said, the story is amazing. The characters, Indiana Jones, one of the most classic characters ever. He's amazing. And yeah, that's all I really have to say about these 3 films. But now let's get into Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Now, I did watch this movie a few years back. I did not like it. I wanted to give it a second chance because it's Indiana Jones, come on. The movie really, really, really disappointed me. There's so much about this movie that doesn't fit in with what these movies are about that it's just kind of like it's more of a movie to be like, hey, Indy's back, here's all this little fun stuff that's, little not really Easter eggs, but here's some fun little stuff. The opening warehouse scene, immediately I knew they were gonna find the Lost Ark, because that's where they hid it at the end of the movie. Sure enough, after all this fighting, you see gunshots in the corner of this crate. Oh my gosh, it's the Lost Ark. And, we also see Marion return, and he also kind of says his, few taglines, whatever. I just felt like it's more of a movie to, hey, Indy's back, here's all this stuff that you remember from the originals. And for me, it just didn't really work. Also, I feel like a lot of the production design is really fake. You can tell, really tell, colors are oversaturated. It just doesn't look real at all. Didn't catch my eye. It doesn't look real. It doesn't look appealing. It just looks really, really fake. Everything, it looked really fake. There were also some weird parts in the movie, especially when Shia LaBeouf and Indiana Jones were in the graveyard with all these monkey people. I have no idea what that was about. And then my biggest problem with the movie is the whole ending, where you really find out that the true artifact was knowledge. Raiders of the Lost Ark, we got the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom, we had the Shankara Stones. Last Crusade we had the Holy Grail, and in Crystal Skull we had knowledge. Granted for most of the movie it was the actual Crystal Skull, but when they put the Crystal Skull on the body and all these aliens took up, I forgot her name, when they took her up, they found out that it was really knowledge. And because she wanted to find out everything about anything. And it just didn't really, it doesn't really make sense, really. So I had to give the movie a second chance, but I do think that Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones still works when he's old. That is really cool. And also, we had Marion return, which I thought was really cool, but like I said, just kind of a thing to, hey, he's back, remember this person? You know, I don't know. And at the end of the movie, they tried to pass off the hat to Shia LaBeouf. Of course it didn't work. It was not going to work out. Whatever. Temple of Doom is a movie I can watch, but not as often as those movies. Those movies I can watch over and over again. Crystal Skull is like every year or so, I guess. So overall, the Indiana Jones franchise is a really, really fun franchise. I am so excited that Spielberg and Harrison Ford are teaming up again for Indiana Jones 5. Hopefully that is really good. It will most likely be Harrison Ford's last attempt at Indiana Jones, and it will be really cool. So yeah, overall the franchise is a really fun franchise. I'm going to have to give the franchise 9 out of 10 stars. Everything's really good in the franchise except for a lot of things in Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. But if I had to rate each movie, I'd give Raiders of the Lost Ark 10 out of 10, Temple of Doom 9 out of 10, Last Crusade 10 out of 10, and then Kingdom of the Crystal Skull 4 out of 10. So those are all my rankings of the films individually as well as the entire franchise as a whole. So there you guys go. It was kind of weird from the other movie reviews I do. I don't really do franchise reviews. I usually just do each movie separately, but I felt like since I marathoned all the movies quickly, I just didn't really feel like I had enough time and effort to film 4 movie reviews. So I just did a whole franchise review for you guys. And yeah, that's it for this video. I'll see you guys next time.